YouTube. How you doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We starting another one. Time is moving. I'm telling you, time is moving real quick. If you don't feel it, best believe it, it's moving. We're already into the third quarter this year. Hope you're making some progress towards something. I know I am every single day. But check it out. I came over here to the park after work to try to make you another banging video, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as I stepped out the car, man, I couldn't believe how windy it was. And since I don't have a microphone yet, I didn't want to get too deep into a video and you not even be able to hear it. But yeah, I figured I'm not going to leave without leaving you with something. Something to think on today, you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm here for. Keep you motivated. Keep encouragement going your way. But I was just sitting here, minding my own business in the parking lot over here at the park. And I was thinking, man, it's a lot going on out here. It's a good variety of trees. The grass is nice and green. The wind is blowing. Sky is doing its thing. Clouds is moving. Sprinkles is coming down. Everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Everything is doing its part in this life. It's doing what it was designed to do. What about you? Are you doing your part? Are you doing what you're designed to do? You taking care of what needs to be taken care of in this life? More specifically, in your life? Because nature's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just checking it all out. The rain is coming down to provide nourishment for the grass and for the trees. It's doing what it's supposed to do. The trees are here providing oxygen for you and I, doing what it's supposed to do. It's creating pollen for the bees out there so they can carry it to other locations, to other trees. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Sometimes we may not like the wind. Maybe it's an inconvenience. Maybe it's too windy for us. But that wind is there to do what it's supposed to do. It's getting rid of something. It's blowing something from somewhere. You know what I mean? We all have a purpose. Every item has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. You have a purpose. Don't go through this life thinking there's nothing for you. Don't go through this life thinking there's nothing that you can contribute to it or to someone else that's in this life, in this world. We all have a purpose. It may seem insignificant to you. That wind blowing may seem insignificant to all the clouds up in the sky. But they need one another. They need one another. Together, they're powerful. The wind wouldn't exist without the sky. There wouldn't be oxygen out there without the trees. We all have to serve a purpose while we're down here. We can't just be dead weight. We can't just be consumers and not giving back. You know? We all got to carry our weight. We all got to do our part. We all got to give our 110%. Ain't no free rides down here. You know, if you living and breathing and taking resources, the same resources that everyone else needs, then you got to contribute. You got to give back. You got to help out. You got to do your part. You got to do your part. You can't just be a bum with your hand out, thinking somebody else is going to do their part for you. Nah, that's a waste of resources. That's a waste of life. And that's a choice they made for themselves. But if you're trying in this life, then give it your all. Use the resources that are out there. If you woke up today and God gave you another breath of life, it caused your heart to keep on beating throughout the day today, then you need to make good use of that. You don't take that for granted. You can't just be here on planet Earth wasting time, because time is not on your side. Before you knew it, you couldn't wait to be a teenager, right? Then you couldn't wait to be 21 to do certain things. Then before you know it, it started moving fast as I don't know what. Am I right? You hit those milestones, and then the other ages started tacking in. The 30s, and the 40s, and the 50s, and the 60s, and on and on and on and so forth. What have you done? What do you still have to do yet? If you got breath inside of you, you got time. Get it done. Even if you don't get it done for yourself, if you won't reap the rewards of it, still get it done, whatever that may be. Get it done for someone who can appreciate it, who will appreciate it. Get it done for someone you can pass it on to. Just get it done, because you started it. And you know, around here, we finish what we start. We don't put nothing off on the back burner. It's not too late to finish whatever it is that you started. You still got time. You still got time. I don't care what your age bracket is. Your body may feel tired and wearisome, but your mind is going to always be that young man. It's always going to be that young lady. Your mind is not aging. Your body is on a totally different wavelength. So your mind still has all the objectives that you once wanted to create and to achieve. They're still there. So get on it. Time is not going to wait for you to get on it. You better do it while you still can, while you're still able to. Because like I said, time is rolling on by like a freight train with no brakes. Life is still going to happen. That wind outside is still going to continue to blow. Whether you do what you know you need to do or not. That grass is still going to continue to grow green. Every season. Whether you do what you need to do or not. So why not just do what you need to do and get it over with and move on to the next objective. Move on to the next goal. You've met all your goals? Like I said, create something for someone else that can take advantage of them. Whether that be a grandson, grandchild, your own son or daughter. Do something that they can benefit from. That only you know how to achieve. Because you've been around long enough to have wisdom. You've learned things in life. You know shortcuts. Establish something that they can benefit from. Get a savings going on their behalf. If you're all set. Get a life insurance plan on their behalf. If you're all set. Teach a loved one how to create a bank account. Set them off on the right path. Teach them how to fish, as they say. Don't give them anything, but teach them how to do things, the things that you already know how to do. Don't bring that information to your grave. Make good use of it. What's the point of using or learning all that knowledge just to hoard it inside of you and not help out the next man, not help out the next family member, not help out whomever that person may need assistance from? But if you're not in that position, get yourself in that position. Do what you need to do today. You're not getting any younger. The world gonna keep on spinning. The world gonna keep doing its part. Whether you do yours or whether you don't. So take time to look around you sometimes and observe everything that's going on around you. Notice how nothing stops moving. Notice how the animals keep doing what they need to do. Notice how they survive generation after generation after generation. The older ones teaching the younger ones how to survive, how to store up goods, and how to live amongst the humans. Remember, we've taken over. We've taken over their homes. They have to manage around us, and yet they're still here. I mentioned the animals. I just seen a squirrel. Run down a tree right in front of me. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get him on camera here. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is over there. Doing his thing. He knows where to find his food source. Hope you can see him. He knows what to do instinctively. You need to know, or at least learn what to do instinctively. So that's all I got for you today. Just to remind you that life is going to keep on moving on, with or without you. You might as well find all the resources you need and can use and can accumulate and put them to good use. Reach those goals that you've once set for yourself. Create or set up something that someone else can benefit from. If you're lucky enough to have everything that you need. Keep the next person in mind at all times. Because there's always someone out there that's less fortunate than you, or worse off than you. So remember, around here, we're keeping it all the way peanut. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.